Still don't have a car, so I'm stuck walking places. It's a good thing. Final Fantasy 15 trained me for this day. Whee! Fuck stairs! Fuck stairs! Fuck stairs! What's in here? What is this? What are you, a hooker? Joy toy. 18 plus. What is this, a gay club?
Well, don't you look delicious? Come here and let me have a lick.
Nah, man, I only love his music. Oh, wait, I'm not Johnny. Okay.
Hey, not one step club. Here to see who.
B, can you talk? It is important.
What's important?
I may have found a solution to the problem we share. I have established a contact with an old friend from Arasaka. He's here in Night City now.
What's going on,
He's
guys?
well connected to certain influential people.
That's gonna help us how, exactly?
There will be a meeting. You, me, and this friend of mine.
Lost your way.
You will tell him what you told me. The truth of events at Konpeki Plaza. I have little hope that he will be
God,
convinced.
Takemura, I'm trying to
It
talk
will be
to
a
the
start.
thugs, man. They're gonna be my new friends.
Fine. Where's the meet and when?
Japantown, after sunset. I am sending you the precise location.
This isn't gonna go
I'll
wrong
see
at
you
all.
there.
Okay, here we go.
Got an issue needs sorting out. You're here to do that. So how about you fuck off, let me through.
Well, why?
and
I
we'll do
should
the
have just said fuck off then.
So serious from the get-go? I was only joking. Sheesh.
Yeah, what? You didn't expect
Let
me
him
to
through,
stand up for
Sludge.
myself. That's how you deal with bullies, man. You just stand up for yourself and they either fall in line or just beat you up. Usually it's they just beat you up. But that worked out that time.
Take it to court, you pussy.
What? Hey, who's dropping the pussy bombs over here? You want to throw down? I'll strike a bitch.
Hello? There's a line.
Nuh-uh, you ain't cutting.
Sit
You
your
ain't
ass down
cutting.
and wait your turn.
What are you even doing here, Judy?
Same thing as you. Looking for Evelyn.
Everybody's looking for that bitch. What, you have a fight or something?
Mean to say, this whole time you knew Evelyn wasn't at Clouds.
Who do you take me for? Why would
I hear her
lie
dick
about
is
something like that?
13 inches,
Because you
man.
don't trust me.
You're right, I don't. But that doesn't make me a liar.
You talked to Fingers yet?
If only. He's harder to get in to see than the best docs in town. We're gonna be here
You
forever.
know it's
I
not
just
hard
know
to
it.
get into?
Maybe you could talk to those girls, see if we can cut in front.
Why me?
These girls that are
I
sitting
don't
right
think they
here.
like you. Just give it a shot. That or come up with something better.
Look, I'm not good at small talk. We've been over this.
Think Evelyn's being kept here somewhere.
On the one hand, hope she is, because I want her back fast.
If I knocked on like my
But on
friend's
the other,
door or
hope
whatever,
to
they're like,
God
"Come
no,
on in." I'm
because who
like,
knows
"Good."
What that sick fuck could have done to her.
All right, I guess we'll talk to these hoes. Hey, let's see. Seen
You
a
see
girl
one
with blue hair around here?
Had a doll chip.
Think I know who you're talking about.
Good.
Fingers worked on her, sure.
She's still here?
No idea. Gotta ask him.
I don't have
Sorry,
time
don't
for
have
this
time to sit
bullshit.
around.
Huh. That makes 3 of us.
Tell you what makes 3. Number of seconds it'll take me to turn this place upside
I
down,
ain't got
inside
time
out.
for this shit.
Jeez, all right. You got nerve. Don't let me stop you if you're in such a
So
goddamn
glad I
hurry.
invested in those body upgrades.
Faceplate's previous owner had a longer face.
Come on, let's go.
I stand for something. I'm not sure entirely what it is, but I know that I do.
We going in?
Hey, look, there she is. Wait, no, that's not her. She's got blue hair. We're looking for bitch blue hair. Hey, hey, come back here. Talk to me. Talk to me. Hey. I'm gonna just scan you. Transgender. Oh, shit.
Yes? Hello. What can I do for you?
Need a minute of your time.
A minute?
Just like
all?
60 seconds, man.
Shame.
Of course, a minute in
Those
video game
juicy
time
lips
is
of
like an
yours
hour.
flap for
So.
hours, days. But I'm busy right now. You
Oh
tiger
my
claws?
god.
As far as I know, I'm all paid up.
We're with the mock.
The Mox? Why didn't you say so? So, what brings you here?
Nothing in particular. You install faulty
These girls
implants.
know you're chipping faulty
Just start
implants?
grilling this guy to get
You might
whatever I can out of him.
I'd say they're the very best I can find.
For free.
See?
What's in it for you?
Everything has a
Whatever they
price,
have
but for
to
me,
offer.
everything is free.
And they always have something to offer.
You're a sick fuck. Know that?
What do you two want?
Everything.
Well,
Evelyn Parker. I need to know where she is.
Step into my office, please.
You have an
Many
office?
girls come
God,
to
I
me.
need to invest in one of those. I have
So
to sleep in my car.
But let me put it to you this way.
I don't even have a car to sleep in now. I'm
believe in
homeless.
giving each of them the personal touch. Ask anyone. I'm more than a chop doc. See, I know what people truly want. To be flattered, praised, patted. To feel like
Flattery will get you everywhere.
they deserve it. Of course, I can't remember each and every one.
What about your logs? Gotta have some kind of record.
Tech like this, you don't register. Don't put any names down for it.
Blue hair, doll chip. Best brain dance gear ever, though damaged. Was she here?
Poor girl. Tried to help her, I did. But as you can see, this isn't exactly a state-of-the-art facility.
Get to the
Get
point.
to the point.
The point? Ah, yes. Well, I haven't the faintest idea where she is.
enough of this bullshit! What'd you do to her, you freak?
Now, either you put a muzzle on this creature, or put her down. It's impossible to have a conversation with her around.
Punch.
You're scum. Pathetic. A waste of words. Fair way.
Just straight to aggression. I don't give a shit at this point.
Didn't even know their names.
The weird part is he probably likes this because he's a sick fuck. Hit him.
They mentioned the moth among Virtues with the death's head. Said she'd be good for the moth.
Hit him. I think they killed him.
I'll be outside.
So awesome. Night City changes everybody for the better.
I let her go back to Clouds. Could have stopped her, but I didn't.
My God.
Losing our cool won't do us.
Losing our cool won't
It's a waste
help
of
us
time.
after I
Oh,
just
I'm cool.
knocked the guy
We're
out.
fucking cool with the fact that Ed's probably already dead.
You don't know that. And I'm sure as hell not gonna squander precious minutes we can spend looking.
We can't lose our cool. We can't be
Maybe
aggressive.
got an XP. Where's that
That's
in
not
us?
the
You
right
also
way
know
to
we're looking
handle
for something related to
situations.
the dead's head. Nothing.
I don't get your optimism. Still sounds like a big fat nothing to me.
Need to figure out where they're scrolling this stuff. Gotta be a rat hole of some sort. Doubt they do much shooting on location.
Yeah, gotta be somewhere quiet, out of the way.
It could be we'll see something to point us in their direction and one of their virtues.
Ugh, have to be real gonks to leave a clue.
Got a better idea?
No.
Matter of fact, I do. A
Oh,
domain
wow,
called
someone
Pleasures
actually
of
has
Night
something
City.
useful.
There's a twin of it on the dark net.
Every kind of thing goes on there. Might stumble on something useful.
Let me
Can
think
you
for a
hurry
second.
up?
Think I've got a better idea. Saw a smut shop on Jig Street. All kinds of stuff there.
Think you might find a death's head?
Can't hurt to try.
Meantime, see if I can't find something on the NCP domain.
Give me. I got some tequila. Let's do some shots. What's up, guys?
Hey, yo, man, you trying to rip us off?
Don't kill me!
Yeah, I'm sure you guys deserved it. I'm supposed to bring you in somewhere, but like, alright, we did it. We're cleaning up the streets. I'm the only monster that gets to live. Oh boy, new item. I wonder if it's any good. Let's see. $37 armor. It's not a purple, it's like a common. It's better than what I have. I'll take it. It looks pretty cool. Do I have a cane? I do. Oh no, I have the katana. It looked like a pimp cane for a second. I was like, awesome, I'll take it. What's that pistol? What the stats on that pistol be? Crap. Okay. I had to check. Oh boy, man, we're going to the sex shop, and I'm in the right place. Every place in this game, I feel like, is either a strip club or a sex shop. Kinky, bro. Okay.
This one do?
Looking for.
I'm looking for some
something
BDSM
special.
shit.
A brain dance.
Lots of chains,
Really-
lots of whips.
You mean smut? Nah.
I'm a real
more
dominatrix.
Hardcore.
Won't find it here.
If the
But
bitch
there's
doesn't
a guy
almost
on
die,
Jig
then it
Street has
isn't
a
worth
whole lot of
it.
peculiar flicks, and I mean peculiar.
What do you
Anything that
got?
might interest me.
A gag. Who needs safe words? Put every ounce of your love in a fucking. It's just fucking. This fucking. All this crap. Wet dream. Bonus material. Incompatible with your software. I don't even understand. Why would I buy any of that? Like, what purpose does it even serve?
Looking for something special. A brain dance to really.
You mean smut?
Nah, more hardcore.
Won't find it here. But there's a guy on Jig Street has a whole lot of peculiar flicks, and I mean peculiar.
Looking for something special. A brain dance to really.
I'm looking for
You
something
mean
special, man.
smut?
My wife is about to leave me.
hardcore.
I need something to make her excited enough to stay.
But there's a guy
What can
on
you
Jig-Jig
recommend
Street
me,
has a
man?
whole lot of peculiar flicks, and I mean peculiar.
Get some of that brain dance.
Looking for, something special.
Oh, okay.
You mean
smut? More
I'll find-
hardcore. What do you mean I will find it here? I'll just go see my dealer of BDSM stuff. Got any cybernetics to make my dick bigger? No, that's not how it works, man. All cybernetics will just make your testicles swell up to the size of coconuts.
Looking for something raw.
Really, both of them, and only made one of them bigger. The other one is just
I'll come
gone.
back some
They've
other time.
morphed into one.
Betting on
What
it.
am I supposed to do about that?
How about you? You buying or just gonna stand there like a pig under cover?
Looking for BDs. A particular kind.
Particular? You a badge?
Not gonna be whatever you
Give me
want
the
me to
best of
be.
the best. The ones with the death's head.
Didn't know I was dealing with a connoisseur.
Yep.
Death's head'll cost you, though.
Got anything that might interest me?
Does he fucking sell it? Do I just have to buy it? Oh, yeah, here it is. Did I do it?
Pleasure,
Cool.
Got anything that might interest
Oh.
me?
You never care about my needs or what I want. We're breaking up. Maybe I prefer a different safe word other than samurai.
Try rainbow
It sounds stupid. You're a stupid man.
Got every color under the sun. Hop in.
This is your ride. I guess it's better than my whip right now because I don't have one because I suck at this game apparently.
Ready when you are.
Want you to describe what you see. Might catch something at least.
Pause it.
B, editing mode's good to go. Stick around all you want.
Scav, gotta be. No one else with that kind of fashion sense. Poor fucker.
Scanning. What else we got?
Ordinary box. Decker, Tanaka, Rogers logo.
Don't see anything?
Standard for a
Nothing
trash.
useful or important? Try switching layers.
Heard shit like that before. Sounds like scavs to me. Radio's turned way up. to drown out the screaming. Scav woman. Who knew that sides chopping people up, they were scrolling XPDs? Can't beat that rich synth-goth aroma. Cheap shit. Cold, too. Mm-hmm. Buck a slice.
I really don't know what I'm looking for at this point here. I didn't see anything else to like examine. I examined both of these things. I already examined that. Oh, shit.
Electric corp patch in the coveralls.
Oh, what's this?
Ordered
Slice of
recently.
pizza. It was ordered recently.
Coffee was cold, like from the day before. Pizza looked fresh though.
So?
Means someone's
Very
got
low
a butter
res.
slice
It
regular,
looked very low
which is not
res.
something someone does for the flavor and fresh ingredients. Pizza shares its DNA with styrofoam. Nobody's gonna schlep across town for it. Okay, they're looking for an electric core power plant located near a bucket slice.
Wow, we figured that out just from like looking at a pizza.
Buck a slice checks out too. How can you be sure though?
That's pretty dope.
Here we go.
Yeah, let's
Old
get the hell
electric
outta
core
here.
power plant in Charter Hill. Gotta make do with this for now. Nothing else to garner from the scroll.
I was about to say, if that wasn't it, I don't know what else to look for. I think I understand how those like segments work better now, though. It's kind of confusing because they throw a lot at you at the beginning the first time you do it. It's like, I can switch between all this stuff. I think I understand though now. There's like 3 switch between. It's like detective mode in Batman. More specifically, Arkham Knight. I think it's more layered in Arkham Knight. They give you more stuff to do.
No time to lose. We gotta go there.
Pretty sure there's like a lot of moments you're just like fast forwarding or like rewinding and that. Which is cool because Batman is a detective. So, you know. That's cool. It's pretty cool in this game too. If I was to compare it to anything, I'd say it'd be like that. This game's got a lot of like borrowed elements from other games, but they make
Still
it.
Can't shake it.
They make it
that
their own.
Virtue sample we saw with the Dead's Head.
It's weird.
mod.
It's nice to see the company that made
screw
Witcher
snuff.
make a completely different game like this because it's nothing like The Witcher. When I picked it up, I was like, oh, I wonder if it's gonna be like The Witcher in a little bit of a way. But it's really not like it's kind of difficult in parts. Like I could definitely see this game getting pretty difficult on like the harder difficulties because it's kind of like Deus Ex a little bit in the terms of like the hacking and shooting and stuff. I'm trying to remember what the new game was called. They haven't made a Deus Ex game in like forever. It's like Humankind Revolution or something. Human Revolution, I think what it was. Like if any other games have came out in that series, it's probably like mobile or something stupid like that. I don't think that game sold very well. Wasn't as open world either. It was kind of open world, but like it wasn't really. It's a game that came out, I feel like, before like its time, before it could actually be what it wanted to be, because I feel like it would be more like this. Definitely had like the cybernetic implants going on though. I just like the fact that you could go like shoot the main quest giver and just fuck yourself completely though. Be like juiced too. I couldn't help it. That was my biggest flaw in that game, was the fact that I could just do that and just never got anything done. This game doesn't let you do that though, because you always like duck your gun. You can shoot at Johnny all you want though, because your bullets will just go right through him. Because he's an asshole.
And here we are.
We going in?
Wait. Never did tell me why you're looking for her.
I just want to make
How do I
sure
know
she's
you won't be
safe.
any worse than
I just want to
whatever's
make
going
sure
on
he
in
or
there?
she is safe.
Gotta find out who hired her. Whoever they are, I need their help, and quick.
I'm not gonna shoot her.
Otherwise, I'm screwed.
Figures. Wouldn't expect anything less from a merc.
Great. I'm glad. Now can we go?
Find us a way inside. I'll hang back, scan the subnet, see if there's any blueprints of the complex lying around. Join you as soon as I find something. Let's link on Hollow till then.
All right. Going in.
Going in, balls deep. Let's do it. Use technical ability. Alright, I feel like I should be stealthy, but we know how that's gonna go. I feel like Deus Ex though, enemies can drop you. They really promoted stealth because trying to kill every enemy in that game was hard because they dropped you in like 2 or 3 hits. You killed them just as quickly though for what it was worth, but they were formidable. When you got like 3 guys shooting at you in that game, it was pretty challenging. So let's see how this. Oh god. All right, let's use some of the stealth mechanics here. Can I like turn it off or distracting? Let's just turn it off, right? We can short circuit that guy.
I'll get you, motherfucking punk!
He's like, what happened? I don't know. What happened? They're all together, too. That's what sucks right now. And I like kind of Uncharted stuff and throw a grenade and.
Got you like a pig!
They know I'm here.
Crazy fucker! Help your brother!
What? What are you calling me? Oh
You
God,
still
I'm overheating.
I'm here. Got no time to creep around.
Get yourself together!
Well, I've been picking up some healing too. I got like 35 of those bad boys now. Get at me.
What? Where?
Or are they like hacking me? Is that like a hacking thing they can do? Makes sense that they can use it on me the way I use it on them. That's pretty cool. I like that. Makes me sweat a little bit. Let me just cure my asthma real quick. Oh.
Fuck it all!
Now we're still in combat. There's a guy around, it's like above me. Where? Oh God.
Got him!
Damn, this gun cleans up. Right, and I just found more ammo for it too. Find this asshole above me. That would be the way to do it. Oh, you're on fire. Why is he on fire? No survivors. I'm a one-man army. Get at me. What can I do with this computer? Jack in. I can jack into it. Can I just take out the surveillance? That would be. Oh God, this stuff again. I don't even know. How am I supposed to like figure it out? Well, like, okay, so assuming we choose between either of these, so if it's not BD, the first one is like 55. Fail. God, I suck. Alright, you know what? I'll just tackle this the same way I always do, which is gun blazing. Makes it more entertaining.
Be there in a sec. Try to find a way to the lower levels.
Hold on, I gotta loot everybody first. I didn't just kill all of them for no reason. Can't open that. Lame. Uh-oh. Hit by, oh shit, is that a turret? Or a camera? Okay, it's just a camera. I like it when I clear like a complete floor of enemies and I see a camera there, I'm like, that camera is not gonna help them. Useless technology. Can I just say, like, you know, I want another Witcher game. I would play all of it. I pretty much did, like, everything in The Witcher 3, and I would play that game again every day. It's like, you know, honestly, I feel like it's, you know, I feel like a lot of people would love it because it's like, you know, for the same people that people liked Game of Thrones, they would like this game a lot. You know, you make a lot of choices in it and stuff, and it's always either the bad choice or the worst choice, and what you determine to be the worst choice is up to you. But it's great. Like, there's so many like brand new things. The DLC's very expansive too, like, and it has some of the most difficult bosses in it. One of the most difficult bosses in like the main game is like that
Hey, hold up.
fire demon or something. There's like a fire demon you fight. I barely had any healing for it. I fought that fucker like 30 times. I feel like he whooped my ass so quickly because I was like, if he hits me once in this phase of the fight, I'm dead. Or there's like phases of the fight where I'm like, I know I can't survive this, and I tank through it eventually with like 1 HP left, and I even thought I was dead, but I somehow survived because I killed him, but he hit me with like a fire AoE that did damage to me over time.
RTL and the wait will be right.
And stuff, so like if I died, it didn't matter. I was gonna have to restart the checkpoint anyway. So I was like, please, 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 just run out. I had no healing at that point, and somehow managed to pull out the fat win. So I was just freaking out about it. I was like, yes, I finally progressed. This is like the part I struggled with the most. That giant fucking frog boss, that was pretty difficult in DLC. But DLC is pretty cool. They actually like, you get like a new star, and like one of them that like brands you, and at the end of it you have the choice. You have to make a really, you know, one of those bad decisions, worst decision choices. One of them being like you either resulting in like whatever your decision is, like results into like either removing the scar or keeping the scar for the rest of the game. And I was like, holy shit, that's pretty cool, but I don't want to have a scarred up face, so I just got rid of it. But it was pretty cool how they just like tossed that on you, like at the end of that one boss, they made you, they fucking scarred you up. I was like, well, that's like really dope. You really feel like impactful though. You're like pissed off about it a little bit through like the whole thing too. And that's like really good game design actually. The fact that it makes you feel that way. And then the both of the DLCs are just really freaking phenomenal. They introduced some new characters that are just psychopaths, and it's just like, what am I playing? That game is great. Even then, the base game is like, go easily. Like, you can play that for like 100+ hours and just be good. There's a lot of stuff to do, and it never really gets old. There's a learning curve to Witcher, though, which is why like a lot of people won't play on The Witcher 1 because it's a PC like exclusive or something like that. But The Witcher 2 is like where I started with. I still haven't played the first one. I would love to. Actually, just to say that I did, you know, just play all 3 of them. It's a gamer thing. But like Witcher 2, starting on The Witcher 2 is completely fine. You won't understand what's happening anyway, but that's fine because Geralt has amnesia anyway, so that works with it anyway because you just find out stuff as he finds it out, and it's like pretty mind blowing. I'd say definitely, like, next to, like, Dark Souls 3, that's, like, one of my favorite games of all time. It's a close second. Especially the third one. The third one, oh, God, I'm not even gonna bother with this, but I guess I'll try, nah, you know, I'm not gonna fuck with it, because I know I'm just gonna get it wrong. I'll look up, like, a YouTube video later about it, so I can, like, actually do that. Witcher 3 is great. I could talk about Witcher 3 all day. I've done so much stuff in that game. The choices actually like matter a little bit too, more in that game than some games that just have choices, because some bosses you don't even have to fight unless you make a choice or whatever. Sometimes allies turn into enemies. Sometimes like you do a side quest for one of your allies or whatever, and their like motivations aren't, you know, the cleanest, and then you have to like you end up fighting them or whatever about it, or you could side with them and not have to do that. But like, there was this one girl that was like, I'm, you know, pro genocide, and I'm like, what? You know, and it's like, you don't want to kill this like girl because it's like she provides you know, a lot of useful shit to you, but at the same time it's like genocide, bro. Like I'm not really for that. I'm not the greatest at moral decisions, but I know genocide is something I tend to stay away from. But you can side with her. I did both. I had like save file for it. But like she was like the last person you wanted to kill because, you know, for a video game character she was hot. So it's like you're just following your dick blindly, and then it's like, wait a minute, you're just trying to do genocide. We're no better than Hitler, bro. So boss fights is, and yeah, it doesn't end well. Your like companions will call you out about shit that you do that they don't agree with either, and it's pretty it gets pretty heated sometimes. But it's like Game of Thrones, man. It's like you have like the army of the undead that are like, you know, just encroaching on you throughout like the game as you play it. You run into them. You get a lot of good weapons for like killing them and stuff, and it's pretty nuts. If you haven't played The Witcher, or at least the third one, you definitely play that.
While they're at it.
How so very resourceful.
Great. There's a learning curve to it. That'll put a lot of people off. But once you get the learning curve, it's not that hard to get. And fucking around in that game enough, you'll eventually learn what to do and what to avoid. But there's a lot of times you'll find yourself in situations where, oh god, how do I get through that door? Where you'll run into enemies that are more powerful than you, and it makes it seem a lot more brutal. But you're usually just, you know, overstepping your bounds because you're not like a high level. But like, you know, those drowners will fuck you up. Every single enemy in that game will like mess you up. I don't know what to do here. Here, you know, let's see something real quick. Ah, nice. I have just enough to be able to get the requirement for it, I think. I think it's like technical. There we go. Can't hold me down. I leveled up. Oh god. Oh god. Wow, I just got wrecked. I got cocky. Always walk into things that blow up. But yeah, Witcher as a series you will not be good at right away, but if you stick with it, you know, you will be rewarded for learning how to play that game well. They have a really intimidating crafting menu, but like, you know, the more experience you have with like crafting in any game, you know, the more sense it'll just start to make to you. Everything has ingredients, and once you know what those are, you know, it becomes pretty trivial. It's not that hard.
I think that's a maintenance room. See what I can stir up.
Crafting menus can only work so many ways all the time, so it's pretty easy to just figure out. What is Johnny doing here? Why is he here?
Gutted out all our implants. And why stop there?
Go ahead and get those levels back.
Took a few internal organs.
Jeez, I'm almost encumbered again too. Oh god.
Scabs. matter how many you stamp out, there'll always be more crawling around.
Oh god, how did I get 49 heals?
Afraid so.
I'll take it. Oh god, how did you sneak up on me? I'll just kill through it. Dark Souls has made me a really cocky gamer. I played Dark Souls for... I probably at least have like... I'd say like over 300 hours in Dark Souls 3 specifically alone. It's definitely the one I've played the most, but I've played them all for a substantial amount of time. I've beaten them all. I've beaten Dark Souls 1. I've beaten Dark Souls 2 once. I've beaten Dark Souls 1 many times. God, can I like scan this for like a clue or something? But yeah, that's a game you won't be good at right away either. Until you learn how to really play the game, and that's really what it's about. It's about learning the mechanics. Any game that has like a learning curve, it's all about mechanics and learning how to use them in the actual combat. That's why difficulty modes are great, because they actually teach you how to play the game the way the developer that made the game intended you to play them in the first place. So anyone that's just like, oh, I want to sit on, any reviewers that say like, oh, I want to sit on its easy mode because it's easier, you know, they're just like full of crap. Like, difficulty modes matter depending on like your skill level and just how much you want to get out of it. Like, playing on a harder difficulty is a better way to enjoy something sometimes. It's not always all about frustration, especially when you play video games a lot, when you consider yourself a gamer. That's like the moment you consider yourself like a gamer. It's the moment you start to like stop being scared of like difficulty levels. I like to play a lot of things on normal, but I've played a lot of things on like ultimate difficulty. But I like to usually do like a first playthrough on like a normal difficulty more often than not, so I can like understand the game. And then if I enjoy it enough, yeah, the next playthrough will probably up the difficulty like once. I won't lie though, I started off playing everything on easy. But like normal modes are like the way to go for actually like learning stuff. And then things won't be as like difficult. I don't know if that makes sense, but that's just the way I feel about it. Reviewers that like playing on easy mode is fine too. Like, you don't always have like, people don't fucking play like every single game, or they can't really consider themselves gamers, but when they find something they like, it's like, yeah, you can play on easy. But sometimes games like won't have a difficulty option at all. They just have like a standard difficulty, like Red Dead Redemption has that, like you just jump in to it. There's not really a difficulty mode. It's just like get good or don't beat the game. You have to be willing to take what the game is gonna like throw at you. It's enjoyable. It's enjoyable, like when you finally learn how to get past the part. When a part that used to be frustrating to you is no longer frustrating, then that's growth as a gamer. But it's not something you'll get right away. If you ever just sit down and play your first video game ever, you're probably not going to do very well depending on whatever it is. You have to learn it, and then the more experience you get, the more you learn, and the more it's like, oh, okay. It's pretty simple. Okay, like I'm confused as to what the game wants. It tells me to go through the door, and it tells me to come back here. Pretty sure I'm still in combat. Where's that like one guy?
No! Get information!
Can I even like get through here? Okay, I didn't think that was an openable door for some reason. These people must be below me or something. Like, no, it just led me to a dead end. Oh god, do I actually have to like do this? Okay, like first row BD, second row 1C. Okay, I see how that works a little bit better now that I like just had that easy one that was impossible to fail thing. I probably still suck at it. Hacking always confuses. In Fallout, it confuses me because it's literally just luck-based, and if you don't pick the right things right away, you're just kind of fucked. It's all about just repeating it over and over, which I hate. I hate doing that. I hate when things are just luck-based. There's a little bit of skill to it, but not really. The hell, I don't even know where am I supposed to be finding this? It tells me to go here. And then it tells me to go the exact opposite way. Still up. I feel like we came down from this way. What the hell? What do I gotta do? It's like, yeah, see, I just keep running around in circles. Like, what's going on here?
Close to the studio, I think. You find anything useful?
Get information!
Straight up the elevator. Should be easier to get out of here.
Okay, God, I'm stupid. Oh boy, I got a new melee weapon. That's dope. This game's dope.
Scramble her brain. Wait until I cut her link.
Oh, we found her.
Tell me when you're gonna yank it. I'll break the link at my end at the same time.
She alive?
All right, let's do this.
Oh man, she does not look good.
Here goes.
Now.
They beat me up because they're jealous I had a bigger dick than them put together. It's 20 inches long. The rumors don't do me justice.
Evelyn, you hear me?
Let's get her somewhere safe.
Fast, too.
Which way?
I sealed the doors and managed to power the elevators.
Elevators it is, then.
Alright, can I open the... Okay, door opens automatically. I think she's getting the doors for me. ...2020 has been a terrible year for video games. There hasn't really been many memorable things. The most memorable things of 2020 have been like Fall Guys and Among Us.
Come on, is it really that hard? Please, just
which both of those games are kind of just like, oh, I played them a shit ton.
Fine, have it your way. Smoke to your lungs' content.
You know, I fucking
something better than exhaust in the stench.
Played a lot of both those games, and now I'm just kind of like whatever about them. I played them enough to be like, all right, I have like over 100 imposter wins. I'm good. I've won at least 3 times on Fall Guys. I'm good. I don't really care anymore. Like, you know, it's just like, you know, it just starts to like lose its fun when you're just repetitively trying to do the same thing. But it's a fun game, and I'm down to play it for sure. Like, you know, just for whatever reasons. But it's like, have I been feeling it lately? Not really, no. Like, I'm kind of just like, when I play it, if I'm ever in the mood to play it, yeah, it's definitely something I'll play. But, you know, just sometimes, I play Among Us more than I play Fall Guys now, just because I think
her
it's
eyes are closed and she's not shaking
better
anymore.
game. Not that Fall Guys is a
I would
bad
have already
game,
killed
but
her
like,
by
you
now
know,
if I didn't feel so
Among
bad
Us,
for her.
it's pretty fun because it always keeps you on your toes. You have to be like a detective. I remember I was just sitting down there like I feel like I'm a better detective drunk than I am sober because
Judy,
when
I
I
didn't
was
have
just
it.
sitting there sipping on Fireball whiskey playing that
So I
game,
don't get
I was
why.
like, expect no help from me guys, but then I was just right 95% of the time about everybody just on base instinct, and when I was the imposter every single time I won.
While I set the parameters.
And there's like nothing anyone could do about it.
Find out if our dog
I'm just I'm a pretty good liar, so I don't know how I would do on a like TeamSpeak channel, but in public lobbies, I'm a pretty convincing liar. Even if they do find me out and I lose, I'm able to get like 3 other people voted off because of just the bullshit that I say. It's like I kill someone in front of someone, and I'm like, that guy's self-reported. Please believe me. The key is to not like cuss or like use bad language, and it's like never give up either. Like never like admit defeat, and sometimes magic happens. It's fun. I don't really like to record it anymore though because I never have good recording sessions of that game. It's always like if I record it, like I always end up in like lobbies with hackers or just people who will hack to know. I remember there was one time like I got an imposter role and then some guy was immediately like, you vented. I'm like, I haven't even taken a step into the fucking admin lobby yet. There's no way I didn't even vent, but everyone voted me out because they're like, you know how public lobbies are in that game. They're all like 13 to 14-year-olds who either pretend to be girls or like they're adults, and it's not. That's probably why I do so well a lot of the times though, because I'm just smarter than a 14-year-old boy or girl. I know how to fake my tasks too. I'm just like, my path when I'm faking tasks, it's like that is my pathing. Like, when you know what to fake, it's like you stay away from the admin table unless there's a lot of people around there. And if it doesn't show up as a task, you don't like show up over there.
What am I looking out for?
Or whatever, something like that.
Tech I see? Security? We need a layout of the whole room. We will get
but both of those games, Fall Guys is great. So I try to think of like things to say about Fall Guys, but like it's pretty self-explanatory. It's like supposed to be like a game show. I came up with like a theory that like Among Us and Fall Guys are in the same universe, and like the show that the crewmates are watching up in the spaceship or like wherever map you're playing on is like the game show of like Fall Guys, and they're watching that shit or whatever. I think that's like kind of a cool little theory, or it'd be cool because when you're playing Fall Guys, you see like a whole world that's just kind of empty, but to me it's a world that should be like created or something, like waiting to be like created or like filled in as like the seasons go on.
Someone's working it for her.
It'd be cool. It's fun to troll people in that game, but I don't think the hype will last forever. I think 2020 it's definitely the peak year because I think it's definitely like those are the 2 games that we definitely needed for 2020.
What are they?
Vive Mark.
But the only other game of note that I really remember coming out in 2020 was actually good was Ghost of Tsushima. I think that came out in 2020.
Could be the Voodoo Boys.
I remember playing it in 2020. I remember loving every second of it.
100% sure.
The spine-chilling Netrunner crew, hard to find because they don't want to be. I don't know where to start.
It was the first game I ever platinumed.
It's most important that he's
It was a pretty easy platinum,
try to
though.
be your usual relax self.
Oh, wait, here we go. That's not what I want. I want to go back to visual. There we go.
Might not be important.
Maybe. All of them are from Pacifica. Narrows down our search at least.
What now?
And if he starts talking about
Looks
the
like
lion
I'm
ship
going to
himself,
build Pacifica.
should I? The rest is none of your concern.
Okay,
All right,
we
think
found
we
what
got
we
it.
were looking for. Well, I think I think they're kind of just like passing fads. Really, they're games you play to like kill time. They kind of start losing like their entertainment, especially when you just play it a lot. It's like you don't really feel the need to play them anymore, especially when stuff like this comes out that easily overshadows it. But it's good to play with your friends and stuff. Like it'll always have that, but I feel like it'll definitely like die down. Like, when those games came out, it was like, oh man, this is like the only thing that came out that was good, and I got it for free. It's like, then they priced it, or it was free on PlayStation Plus, and I'm like, yeah, that's not gonna last
Looks
forever.
like everyone never
Download.
told us the whole truth.
You're telling me? If I'd known what she'd gotten herself into, I'm so mad at
But
her.
they're cool. I mean, like,
Their
Fall
only
Guys
job
and Among
was to
Us, they
avoid
definitely
virtue.
deserve, like, the Game of the
Pretty damn
Year,
amazing
because
she
they
managed to
definitely
organize a
made it a
full-blown
lot
heist.
better. It was
And
just an
swipe
easy
the
game
biochip
to pick
from
up
their
and play and
boss's
have
noses.
fun with. They're just easy
So that's
games
where
to
you
have
came.
fun with.
She hired you and brought this all on herself. On you two. There's one more recording. Wanna see it?
No.
Sure, why not? Nothing can surprise me at this point.
I like V. He's just an asshole. Yeah, and it's like, you know, I'm constantly in a state of shock at how people are always surprised that you can't find new consoles until like 3 months into the next year. I'm like, are you guys still surprised by this? It's the same every year. It's a little bit worse. This year, usually we get like a little more, but like on Black Friday, we had 2 PS5 and 2 Xbox Series X. We had 4. Our line was out the door, and there was like 10 people that stayed overnight there. Like, at least that. Like, there's probably more. I didn't really see how many people were there, but I know a lot of them that were there like overnight for 4 consoles. So what that means is the first 4 people that got in the door
What language is she speaking?
got consoles.
I don't know.
Nobody else got
Asian
shit.
Creole?
And once they
These
realized
three
that,
boys.
they all just
Didn't
left.
I-
Our Black Friday
Wait, let me
day
see
was
if I've got
basically
auto
dead
translate.
because all anyone really
Meantime,
wanted
you
were
try
the
to
new
tune into the
consoles.
phone's frequency. See what the other side's saying. Try scanning the phone.
It was pretty funny. That was like the first day I actually like. That was like my first official day at GameStop. Was Black Friday. It was like it's pretty easy. I must have like said no. We don't have consoles. Like 100 times easy. It's like every time I hung up the phone, it would just ring again. Or like I would answer the phone and then like you'd hear that beep beep. You got another call thing like immediately, and I'm like, I'm just gonna have to answer the same question. Let's see. I don't understand why it's not letting me scan this. Here it is.
Got it.
Finally.
Give it a second.
Probably because I wasn't in
We
like
have
the
to know
actual
what they're
like
saying.
area of the recording there.
Fine. Just found the auto translate package. Should get along fine with your system.
This is basically all I did that day was answer phones and just tell people, no, sorry, we don't have it. That's a pretty fun day for me. I'm not really scared of telling people no or things like that. Retail is a pretty easy job for me because that's a lot of what it is. A lot of
Okay, Judy,
people
we're good.
will ask you questions that
Alright,
it's just
disconnected.
impossible for you to know the answer to. So a lot of it is just making stuff up that sounds good, and if you can do that, you'll be good at it. I also know a lot about the gaming industry, so I can kind of guess accurately about a lot of things too. I was like, asked like why CyberPunk was delayed to like December 10th, and I'm like, I don't know. I don't work for CD Projekt Red. I would love to, but like I don't. So it's... your guess is as good as mine, but that's not what I said to them. I just told them like, well, they probably just want the game to be the best thing it can be, right? And that's really all you can go with.
Long story, trust me.
Go ahead. I'm all ears.
Now's not the best time.
I do like that job.
You
It's
give me a
fun to
minute.
finally be on the other
to
side of
go
the
over
counter
some
of it
stuff
because now I understand
head.
both sides like equally.
course.
Now I understand why it's like, oh man, people are like, I would love to work at GameStop, and the truth is, it's like, not a lot of
These
people
people,
would
what
really
do they want
enjoy
from
working there, but I do. Just
How the
because
hell should I know?
I'm just, you know, I knew I'm gonna be decent at that job, and I already knew what I was getting into. You know, sort of, not all the way, but you know, I knew that, you know, GameStop's business isn't always like 100%, you know, correct, or do I agree with it? Nah, not all of it, no. But it does give me a strength to be able to, you know, expect those things of them. You know, I already go in knowing about it, so nothing can really surprise me.
I'll ask around, make a few calls.
It's like customers come in and yell at me, and I'm like, I've already developed a very thick skin to people yelling at me and giving me their critique or their opinion. You can't see it, but I'm doing the finger thing, as in, like, you know, their opinion is important. You know, it's not really important. They don't know. A lot of people just want to come in and bitch, especially when things don't go their way, and it's like there's nothing we can do about it. It doesn't make sense to go in and yell at a GameStop employee for the reason that you can't find a PS5. It's like, we're not holding them in the back. You know, not one. We got 4 consoles on Black Friday. We're not holding them in the back. Not with that low number. You know, that's not happening. At least I'm sure some people do, but I don't do. I wouldn't do that. I don't even have like the money to afford one right now, so I'm okay with being a little bit more patient. Because honestly, it's almost better. Because if you are just more patient and there's more stuff out, like if you rush, I made this mistake with the PS4. I bought the PS4, or Xbox One. I bought right away, not PS4. It took me a while to get into PS4, but I bought Xbox One right away. And guess what? There's like nothing out for it, you know. And then I'm just sitting there with the, you know, a thing that I'm just like spending more time watching Crunchyroll on. Well, that doesn't make sense. Like, I think like one game came out for it that I actually played, and for like 3 months, it was just sitting there, and I was actually playing my 360 more. But the cool part about the new consoles is that backwards compatibility is a thing again. 99% of the games that you have on your older consoles will work on the newer ones, so that's like a very good thing.
Really don't do any biz with them?
But really, is there anything of note to really play? There's a few things, yes, but like, not a lot. It's worth kind of just waiting a minute. Maybe they go down in price. Maybe they do all that stuff. You never really want to go buy them right away. Like either, it's like the demand is so high for like there's no possible way they could even make enough for everyone to want one, and that's why it's the same every year. Not every year. Every time a new console generation happens, it's always the same thing. You're not going to be able to walk into a GameStop and buy those. You're like, best bet, go online and do it. There's no way and even those go fast. Like, you have to be ready and prepared. Like, literally, like, sit there and freaking refresh the thing. You have to dedicate the time to it. You have to be dedicated, because if you're not, there's people that will. And they will beat you. They'll beat you before the Twitter notification tells you they went up for sale. If you see if you haven't gotten one by the time the Twitter notification goes up, you're not going to get one, because the people are already there. They've already beaten you at it. Like, it's not even possible. But I would just say be patient. CyberPunk 2077's out. It's not even an X-Gen title. It works on Xbox Series X and PlayStation 5, but it's not even an X-Gen title. It's like, and I don't think they have plans to make it one unless it does. I don't know. They might. I don't know. I can't say for sure. God, what am I supposed to do now? Let's do other leads. How do I even do that? Whoops. Level up. But it's crazy. It's like, no matter how many times I say that to people, they just don't understand. Like, at all. I understood before I worked at GameStop. I'm like, I know they're not gonna have it. I'm not even gonna ask them. I'm just gonna go get what I want until I can get one. That's literally how you just have to treat it. You just have to wait and be patient. That's not the answer anyone wants to hear, though. They want it because their kids are, most people are just like, my kids are asking for it for Christmas and I can't get them one. What do I do? And I'm just like, well, this is, what I'm going to tell you is not the answer that you are going to want to hear.
Hey, I don't think I know you.
I'm Claire. You might not remember me. Bartender at the Afterlife?
Uh-oh. Forgot to close my tab?
Bar has a buzz about you lately. As the merc who's reliable, gets things done.
But it's a
And
cool
since
job,
I need
though.
help,
I understand. I've been working on, like,
Need a
you know,
driver.
the
There's 3
retail
places.
side of it now.
Drop by my
So
auto
it's like,
shop,
I
I'll tell you
understand,
more.
like, the computer systems and stuff. Now, it's cool.
Your garage, where is it?
I don't know if I'm going to have a job there for much longer, though, because my store is closing down, so that kind of sucks.
I'll try not to.
But, you
If I'm
know,
not
like,
there when you arrive, just hey.
they're already,
I'll show
I'm
up
like,
after
closing
my
down in,
shift
like,
at the
January, so.
Okay. See you,
We're
Claire.
talking about, like, me being a key holder at some other store. And I'm like, I'm not sure how I feel about that store. It's not in the best area of town. I kind of like where I work now because it's not in the best area, but at least it has, like, a pretty high-tech surveillance system because it used to be a jewelry store. So it's pretty cool. There's like, when it gets like to a certain point in the night, like right before, like an hour before we close, like there's this like woman that comes over the radio. It's like, all right, we're monitoring like everything that happens right now. You know, but like, I don't even know if that's just a thing. That's just the possibility that they said could happen. So I'm not sure if it's like a thing that could even happen. But like, regardless of whether in fact I'm working there like a month later or 2 months later, I'm like, I'm just glad. I'm glad I at least got to be like a part of like working there to understand like that part of it and getting some retail experiences, you know, or isn't, you know, that's pretty good. That's something I needed. I needed that actual like retail experience. I'm confused. What do I do here? Pursue other leads. It's like, what other leads do I have? I guess we'll just go like side quest around, I guess. Got some like main jobs. And we'll go see like do this job. How long is this part? Let's check real quick. 71 minutes. We'll do that in the next part.